Good afternoon, everyone. Before we start, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Anna Marie de la Cruz Malyari, and I will be your instructor in the subject Art Appreciation. We have our house rules during our Zoom meeting. Once you attend our Zoom meeting, first always open your camera for me to know if you are participating, if you are really listening. Number two, mute unless called for participation to avoid unnecessary noises. And number three, raise hands once have an idea, question, and clarifications. Again, house rules, open your camera, mute unless called for participation, and raise hands once have an idea. Supposedly, I want to hear your voices, to see your faces, and I want to know you better, to get to know each other. But because no one attended our Zoom, we must reschedule it to the next meeting. And we're going to make a GC. And I will, or you can add me on Facebook, okay? Ana Marie de la Cruz Malyari. I want to make a GC maybe this week. Our topic is what is an art. And before I forget, may meeting tayo every other week, every other Friday. So for example, ngayon, Friday, next Friday, wala tayong more activities, hosting. And next Friday, meron ulit. Every other Friday. Kung nagtataka kayo, kasi ang ating subject ay 3 units, pero ang klase natin 1 hour lang. Kasi yung 1 hour na yon, that is the discussion, hosting, and it's up to you to budget your time to do the given task for your own pace and at your own time. I already posted some activities that you're going to do. Okay, before we start, after going through this module, I am expecting you to discuss the nature of art's preliminary expressions and also to articulate the definition of arts. That's what I said our topic is about art. What do we mean by art? Art and science are different. What are the differences between the two? First, objectivity and subjectivity. When we say art, it is subjective and science is objective. Why? Because art refers to your own interpretation, for your own perception. It's about yourself, how you show your feelings, emotions through different art forms. But science is objectivity. It talks about the study of a specific subject matter. Next, theory and concept. Take note, art is conceptual and science is theoretical. Why? Art is about the concept, the specific art. However, science is based on the theories, the studies. Next, science is based upon theories and hypotheses, and every phenomena or device can be explained through science. That is the study. It is based on the hypothesis, educational guess. And arts needs no proof. It cannot be proved. Ways of defining art by Lisa Marder, updated on July 26, 2019. There is no one universal definition of visual art, though there is a general consensus that art is a conscious creation of something. something beautiful or meaningful using skill and imagination. The definition and perceived value of works of art have changed throughout history and in different cultures. The Jean Basquiat painting that sold for $110.5 million at Sotheby's auction in May 2017 would no doubt have had trouble finding an audience in Renaissance Italy, for example. Take note, there is no one universal definition of visual art because art is also too broad to explain. There is no singular definition of arts. And this is the conscious creation of something beautiful and meaningful using skill and imagination. Do you believe that it takes an artist to create an art? No doubt, it's true, right? Hindi ka makakagawa ng art kung hindi ka artist. Hindi naman porkit sinabi nating artist, ito yung mga popular at kilalang tao. Anyone could be an artist. Depends on the imagination and to the creativity of a person. Like this painting, the Jean Basquiat painting, na nabili sa Sotheby's auction ng $110.5 million. Imagine kung i-compute natin siya 5 to 6 billion pesos in Philippine peso. Yan, ito yon. This is what we call Untitled or Skull by Jean-Michel Basquiat in 1989. Ang mahal, no? Okay, what do we mean by art by its etymology? The term art is related to the Latin word ars, meaning art, skill, or craft. Okay, this is an art, skill, or craft. The first known use of the word comes from 13th century manuscript. However, the word art and its many variants, like item, earth, etc., have probably existed since the founding of Rome. Yan, meron na talaga yung art noon pa man. Diba? Kaya nga natin nalaman na may mga nakatira dati sa mga cave. Diba? Because of art. Nag-uukit sila sa bato, sculpture. There are a lot of kinds of arts. Okay, we have three philosophies of art. First, art as representation or mimesis. Second, art as expression of emotional content. And art as form. Unahin natin, art as representation and mimesis. This is developed, this idea or concept was developed by Plato. Okay? In Greek, it means copying or imitation. Because before, art for them is just imitation, replication. Diba? Kung ano yung nakikita, yun yung gagayahin. Yung mga hayop before. Kaya rin natin nalaman maliban sa kanilang mga artifacts because of art. Kaya natin nalaman na may mga ganon. Kasi kinokopya nila. They are imitating the object through art. This is what we call representation or mimesis or replication. Okay? Next, art as expression of emotional content. It's a fact. We are using art to express our emotion, feelings, our perception about the world, etc. Expression became important during the Romantic movement, with artwork expressing a definite feeling, as in the sublime or dramatic. Take note, audience response was important, for the artwork was intended to evoke an emotional response. Next, art as form. This was one of the most influential of the early theories toward the end of 18th century. Bakit? Bakit kaya? Meron mga principles of art and design para malaman natin if that is an art before. It could be balance, rhythm, harmony, unity. Those were used to define and assess art. Pero ngayon, meron tayong tinatawag na contemporary art. Those are the arts that the materials used are just what we can see around us. Like in caroling, halimbawa, anong ginagamit ng mga bata? Mga tansan, mga bato, lata. Those are examples of contemporary art. Gumagawa sila ng tunog through materials that we can easily found anywhere. Okay? There are also different meaning of art or definition of arts according to the expertise and perception of an individual. Like Rene Magritte, he said, art evokes the mystery without which the world would not exist. Okay, it's mystery, okay? Frank Lloyd Wright, art is a discovery and development of elementary principles of nature into beautiful forms suitable for human use. According to Thomas Merton, art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Tama. Nakaka-relate ako dito. Bakit? Kasi we can easily find kung anong gusto ba natin. Paano natin, kasi ang art kasi merong tatlong tao yan na nagdi-define sa art. Yung una, mag-example lang ito ha, example of a painting, yung kay Jean Basquiat, di ba? Para sa nakabili doon, maganda, sobrang ganda, di ba? Na-amaze siya, nakaka-relate siya. Kasi doon nakadepende yung interpretation niya about that art. Meron yung iba na, ay, ayoko yan, pangit yan. Mas gusto niya yung iba. At meron yung pangatlong tao, sinasabi niya na, okay lang, fair lang, okay lang, maganda siya, pero hindi siya masyadong maganda, hindi naman siya masyadong pangit. Ganon, balance lang. So, meron tayong iba't ibang interpretation about art. Iba-iba yung pananaw natin, paniniwala natin, and interpretation and perception of that given art. Diba? And we can easily find ourselves through art. Okay? But also, we can lose ourselves at the same time. Pablo Picasso. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life of our souls. And for Lucius Anaius Seneca, all art is but imitation of nature. Sabi nga dun kanina sa representation or mimesis by Platoon, ba? That is the replication or imitation of nature. Edgar Degas, art is not what you see, but what you make others see. Hindi lang yung ikaw ang, hindi lang dumedepende. It is not just depending on what you can see, but also how others see about that art. Jean Sibelius, art is the signature of civilization. Okay, that is the nagiging liberalized na tayo. Leo Tolstoy, art is a human activity consisting in this, that one man consciously, by means of certain external signs, hands-on to others' feelings, has lived through, and that others are infected by these feelings and also experience them. For the conclusion, archaeologist Nicholas Conrad decided that the people who created these images possessed minds that fully modern as ours, and like us, sought individual answers towards mysteries, especially in the face of an uncertain world. Who governs the migration of the herd, grows the trees, shapes the moon, turns on the stars? Why must we die? And where do we go afterward? They wanted answers, but they didn't have any science-based explanation for the world around them. Okay, it is not meant to be proved. Okay, there is no proofs about art, unlike science, na merong scientific basis. Art can be thought of a symbol of what it means to be human, manifested in physical form for others to see and interpret. It can serve as the symbol for something that is tangible or for a thought, an emotion, a feeling, or a concept. Through peaceful means, it can convey the full spectrum of human experience. Perhaps that is why it is so important. For the summary, art is subjective and conceptual. It talks about yourself, about the concept of your art. Art needs no proof. It cannot be proved. And for the categories of art, first, representation or mimesis. It is the replication. Number two, expression of emotional content. How you express yourself, your thought, your feelings, etc. And art as form. There are some principles of art like symbol, harmony, balance, and more. As what I said a while ago, I already posted the task to be done, which must be done on or before Friday next week. These are the references they use. Once you already watch this video, comment done for me to know that you already understood or already watched the discussion. And your participation or commenting done and noted in all the posts I posted are also recorded, okay? So that's all for now. Thank you and